Hello and welcome. Right, what did we do in this session? Well, we did quite a lot. I'd forgotten. It sort of came back to me at the very last minute that we'd bought that field. I didn't see it on the map or anything because I'd not opened it and looked that I was over here like that. So, but I remembered the very last thing that we'd bought another field, and it was a big field. Yeah, it was. And I didn't need to plant oats. I should have done carrots. So, yeah, I'd forgotten. So we're going to have a lot of grains for making flour, which should probably last a couple of years. So that next year we'll probably do potatoes in that big field, and we'll do whichever one with the least of carrots probably in these set of fields. So you can see we've done our beetroot, we've done our parsnips with a tiny blob of carrots, and we have done our potatoes. And this we also limed, and we need to roll. Of course, now I'm glad the vegetables don't need rolling. So let's just grab. Nope, that's not what I'm trying to do. Let's just grab. In fact, where? Oh, we left you. No, we didn't. Yeah, that's the one. Right, let's grab this. Grab the roller because it is the biggest. That's what I'm thinking. Plus, which it's right near it, and we'll stick that going whilst we're chatting. I'm going to see if we can. I'm not sure if I've done a pig enclosure. I don't think I have, and I meant to do it for this session, but I've been busy with other things like silage makers and been trying to fix out a production silo. I've still got some errors on it. I was worked quite hard on that. I'd like Nikki and Mr. B did, to send things from one to another, but I was missing the some triggers, the pallet triggers. It still needs them even if you're not going to use them. I didn't want to put them in, but it looks like because it's a production it has to have those triggers, because obviously Giants want you really to use the pallet triggers. So I'm going to use them, but I'm going to hide them, but they're still going to be there and they still need to be there. So let's set this going, and while it's busy doing that monster on that field, we will grab you off the field. Yeah, we also did all of the fertilizing, and this field needed liming, so we did all of that all in one session. So quite a monstrous time lapse, but an absolutely amazing session where we really did do very, very well. Stick that down, and let's draw our own. Yeah, it's true. These are fantastic, a very good value, but I'd sooner always buy. Now, I'm not being nasty, but the potato planter, if you watch the session, now I've hired the 3 meter. It gets through potatoes like it's gone out of fashion. Now that, we only put 8 tons in that, and it had 2 tons left, so it did 6 tons of potatoes to plant that. Now I planted smaller ones on Riverbend Springs, and I've used an awful lot more than that, so that's a bit of a super planter, a bit like Holzer's liming. It's definitely better, but it obviously would cost you a lot to lease it, so perhaps that's its superpower. Let's also keep that on. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Are you stuck? Yes, you are. I'm not surprised going round in circles. Quarter Bennett. We're going to do the same. Yeah, we're not quite. It's a bit of a beast, is it not? It's like not the easiest of things to wield. Yeah, I'm still going to do it, but I might just about get away with that. Right, I think what we'll do is we'll just do the top. And although it does have to get, yeah, they're not very good at reading the field. They sort of read the field, but they have to be sort of hovering over, which I suppose is Giants' attempts at realism in a way when you consider it, because obviously a worker really would have to scan the fields with their eyes, and obviously the workers are supposed to. Yeah, I do also like another thing that Giants have done, and that is that they don't go around corners with cultivators and that anymore. They lift them and they do them in straight lines. I was quite amazed at that. Yeah, I couldn't believe my eyes when I actually saw it. Yeah, so let me show you that we have done, yeah, double fertilise. Obviously, once that. Oh, you're not going back to a place where we've already just done it, are you? Seriously? Oh, my life. Yeah, seriously. You just couldn't make this up, could you? Yeah, so those 3 are all fully fertilised. There's a lot of stones. I was hoping. I think I meant to lease one, didn't I? It would have been difficult though. It would, and this is what I always talk about dynamic sessions. If you've got a stone picker, you need to do it like in advance, like when you've lifted your other. Oh, I don't know. It doesn't always work. Stone picking's a bit funny. Right. Okay. Well, let's leave that going. That's doing a good job. Tis a monster. Right. So the one thing I did mean to do, if I can jump ship. Yeah, I use the John Deere to begin with for liming, but these fields are even too much for its liming and fertilizing. I had to like go with the lie of the land for it to actually work, which I thought, yeah, it uses way more fertilizer because obviously you're going half speed up the field, so there you're still using the same amount of fertilizer, which means you're using twice as much. So I grabbed the 400 horsepower one and we did that, and it just whizzed over the fields as it would. But what I mean is it's sort of like the John Deere, even for that task, I think we still probably need a bigger than normal tractor. I do. I think we'll keep the John Deere for like feeding the pigs. That's what I'm going to look at. I don't think I've done anything. We've only got this bit of room there and there. I don't think we've got... I'm sure I've not done a pig place. Yeah, and they're only the normal 275, 50, 109, 25. Yeah, that would be the best, wouldn't it? But it's not terribly big. But I think we'll hijack something like that. Because when you look at that, really, 109 versus 50, it's not, the building is not much different when you look at it. If we look like that and then we look at that, the only difference is that very small pen. And I don't somehow think 50 pigs, when you consider they've got to sleep in that, I mean, even Giants enclosures make no sense, because really there's no way 50 or 109 pigs are in that. But that, we all do them like that. We know it's a depiction really to show, but what I mean is there's no way that will be double that. So what I'm trying to say is I think I could make it bigger, I suppose, really, and then I could actually do a little bit of... Now, does that make any sense? Or is that a garage as well? I think it is, isn't it? Yeah, I think those are the three. This is off Sri Lanka, I think. Or is it somebody that's done it? I'm not sure. But they look like three garages to me with a little bit of a pig thing at the end. So that sort of does make sense. And it might be a modders. Yeah, so there's this biggie. But yeah, we know we've not got enough money. I mean, the building itself, as I said, it's got bays, I suppose. Are they supposed to sleep in those little bays? Maybe. So I think I will mod one for next session. Hopefully we'll remember. But we do need to put it down. We've got the pig food, so it seems silly not to. And I haven't done pigs. It's a perfect excuse to do porkers, I think. So then I would like to... No, because this is just the catch-up session. So, yeah, we will do pigs. We've done all of our planting. And, the only thing is probably... no, we ploughed everything. So that, because we knew we'd done root crops. So there should be no weeds growing anywhere. Yeah, I'm definitely not having the... I did wonder if you could use the ridge maker afterwards. I'm never buying that again. It's ridiculous. It doesn't... If you do the ridges beforehand like you're supposed to, you can't see where you've been. You'd think that Giants would... I mean, you can use a worker, but like that's ridiculous. If it's going to be like that, it's a bit like potatoes. At least with potatoes, you do it all in one and you can see your ridges. But with that, it's the silliest idea ever, because you can't see where you're sowing. There's no... like there is with anything else, like when you fertilise it goes dark. Someone should have done that. That's ridiculous to use. You've got to use workers if that's the case, and you can't always do that. You can't stand back and let your workers do all the work, and just because you can't see it, which of course I didn't do that last year. I did get stuck in, but then you've got to open your thing and see, well, where have I not been? And that's ridiculous. That's just not usable. So to me, That's a bit of kit that was made that's got a massive question mark by it. We also discovered that the pig food can't be sold on this. Now, I know I'd already decided, but I'd forgotten. When I came on, I thought, let's try this, and I like lowered this and put it down, and it was nothing to do with the flatness or the level or anything. You can see that it's actually level down there, and if you roll over it, it won't sell. Whereas this, I have not changed this at all, so the only difference is on this map, it's not working. But it doesn't matter because we're going to use the pig food anyway. But what I mean is, it's definitely something with the map, not with the, well, I should see in Riverbend Springs next session, but yeah. So, yeah, I hope you enjoy the rest of the session. Yeah, this looks good. Is it recording the sound in the... Yeah, and how loud is that sound? Yeah, just... Wow. Yeah, this is our own potato planter. Right, I believe we also should be doing our vegetables, and we do need to... You will do nicely. Where did we stick our... Yeah, there's something wrong with the pig food on the map. It will not sell. It shows... I've obviously before I've like put it down, taken it off, sold it. I've lost a bit of money, but to be honest, yeah, and I've put it where it was flat, and it didn't care about that. Unless it just still isn't quite flat enough, but it's not working. I thought, oh, I'll just leave it alone. Yeah, so then we need to grab this. Yeah, I've got an old headset on my, the one that I normally use, for some reason, was not working. So let's have a look. That's more like it. Fantastic. Now then, so we did carrots in that one. It's still root crop though, so I don't really, yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, but we do need to, yeah, that is true. We do need, are we doing... We've still got our oats, or did we say that we got enough oats in? I don't think we did we? Bread, wow, we're up to 8 tons again. Oats, no, we've only got that up that's on the floor, haven't we? Not got any in storage. Oats, 133 tons of that. Straw, no, only that that's on the floor, which for some reason... Right, let's set this going. So we do need carrots. So we will do carrots. Now then, we have, just trying to check, preserved food factory. Yeah, we've got all of the, got the potatoes. Oh wow, we got potatoes. We've got the carrots. 77 tons, but I think we've got more than that. And yeah, I'm gonna say, do we need to be planting more? Was it the carrots alone that we 77 tons? Oh, we don't want carrots then, do we really? Oh, no, we don't want carrots. You've not done carrots yet, so let's change that to parsnips. Yeah. Fantastic, right, so that's doing carrots. I'm confusing myself now, oh my life. Right, I'm going to go into a time lapse straight away because this is going to be a bit of a monster. No, let's not rush through it. No, let's not do that. Right, so we do need to fertilise. Let's just check this on camera. Yeah, we do. So let's grab the John Deere, which it's its job. No longer needs its front. Although we did need it before, didn't we? So let's stick that right down there. Shouldn't really need this very often now, should we? Alright, so then, yes, let's get some work done, shall we? So I'm going to say my words, and we'll see you guys and gals on the other side. I've got to be honest, I thought he was going to run out. I was like waiting, but he went on an awful lot longer than I thought. Yeah, I thought I'm going to have to do this last little bit. It's, yeah. I can't remember what we said we were going to do. I'm hoping that this is right, but I thought we got too much and we were going to do something else, but it didn't look to me like we'd got an overly amount of, bearing in mind how much it does use on a daily basis. It's quite a powerful, yeah, quite a powerful production. Yes, it's weird. I'm going to have to, I'm rusting now to go on, well, it's Riverbend Springs next anyway, so yeah, I'm just a bit, it could be good that it's an alpha map. It might be that certain things aren't quite right. It's one of those things that you don't really know. So I'm presuming it's something like that, because last time I was on Riverbend Springs, selling pig food worked absolutely fine on that. So I could only think it is down to it being, right, so this is ours, and that one is the one with leaks. I'm confusing myself. Yeah, no, that's right. Yeah, because yeah, it is. Is it? Yeah, because the one with the front was the one that was ours. Yeah, definitely is. Yeah, so that ridge maker, it's got to be done beforehand, but when it is, I'm never going to use it again. It's rubbish. How can you give someone a tool that you can't then sort of see where you've been? It's silly. You know, with potatoes, you don't get a ridge and then it puts a ridge in. Now that I could work with, but this, that was just terrible. Yeah, I'm never going to buy that again, because it's like someone made a mistake with that. Definitely. Right, fantastic. So, well, that, apart from the blob of carrots which we've got in there, I think that's what we said, that we weren't doing carrots this year because we did last year. We needed to do these because obviously we've got that. Yeah, got carrots, 76 tons, although I think we've got some more in storage too. No, we haven't. No, definitely not. So that probably will, yeah, it's not going to last. Plenty flour, plenty potatoes. Obviously we've not got any of the others, which of course, so we were right in a way. We could have done with another field, couldn't we? But there is no room at the end, and we've got all of the fields for the area, and that's, I think, didn't we, hang on a minute, didn't we buy another field? A barley or something? Yeah, we did, and it was fully fertilised. So, yeah, that's what I thought we had. Yeah, because we obviously we missed the. Oh, that's why we didn't really need to do oats. Got now loads of grey. Oh well, it'll do for another year. Yeah, that's why we're a bit down on the cash. But yeah, so the pig food, I think we'll do what we said. We're gonna have some pigs, which I don't think I've got an enclosure. We'll just. Yeah, in fact, I'm going to leave that for the closing down sort of thing. I'm trying to do everything interesting, not everything, in that's the last section. So we're sort of showing what happened in the session, apart from me telling what actually happened. So I'm not going to go over this, because I'm still sort of getting into the habit of like not going over everything in the session and then going over in the catch-up stage. So let's just say our goodbyes, and then I'm going to literally do the catch-up session. So yeah. All that remains to be said is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.